my name is Diane. Today we're going to take a look at the 2401 RG Winnebago. Let's go inside. When you come into the trailer, you're coming into the kitchen. I like the kitchen when you first come into the entrance. The reason being is that when people are getting up and down, they're not in your way, because usually they're at the sofa, or they're going to the bathroom, or the bedroom is way at the end and the dinette is out of your way. I really like the kitchen being in this spot because I have everybody out of the way. So you can see your door is right there. Have your microwave, stove, and there's your kitchen cabinets. As you can see, I have the tabs here in my refrigerator as well as my freezer, so it keeps the air flowing so you don't get mold. So I really do like those. This is still a Dometic refrigerator, and my Sprinter was a Dometic also, but I find there has been a change in the freezers, and the reason I say that is the refrigerators work harder where I'm accumulating more water in this tray, and I never had that problem before. So I don't know if there is a change in the refrigerator itself, so you do have to watch it. And like I was saying in the other video, you want to leave some space on each side of the refrigerator so your refrigerator is not working so hard. And they give you some compartments here for your vegetables and fruits. I always liked laying my milk down below, and I used to be able to get at least 4 in there. I believe I could fit 4. So that was kind of nice. And you have plenty of space. So also on your freezer, just remember, and I still have to remind myself because I usually like to use every inch of space, you just want to try to leave a little bit of room on each side. And if you really find that it's getting a lot of ice on the freezer, it's really a good idea to defrost it so you have better life out of your refrigerator, because they're very expensive to replace. So in here you have your awning button for in and out, and here's for your slide out, your power button, in and out. Just basic and easy. I like that. And here it tells you about your tanks: fresh water, black water, gray 1 and 2. You have your water pump, your water heater, and then you have your electric and water heater down here. I put a key holder right there, and I find it just really convenient place for when we come into the trailer so we don't lose our keys. And here's the microwave. I always keep a Pyrex dish up there because sometimes when I'm baking something in the oven, if I know that something could be greasy, and knowing that it could make a mess, it's going to catch it into my pie dish, and I'm not going to have a mess all over in my stove. So anyways, that's my microwave. We do use our microwave on every trip. And for the stovetop, I have the 3 burners, which I'm grateful for because I use every single one when I'm cooking, so I'm thankful for that. So I just wanted to show that I used a pizza stone in this oven, and you just want to be sure that all your little holes are exposed so your food can cook evenly. And this is the cabinet on the right side of the microwave. I just kept my tea kettle in here, toaster, coffee filters, and my little hand mixer that I carry. Here's my upper drawer in the kitchen, and this is where I just keep all my silverware. And then I love this little scrap that I had for shelving, and it really helps me to open up those jars that are really tough to open. So it makes a really good gripper. And here again is a lot of my kitchen gadgets. I keep all my knives, anything sharp, in this little tray right here, just so nobody gets hurt. So there's a lot of my kitchen gadgets. And I like this for this tea kettle that my husband bought. That really does help to get in there and just clean it well. So in the next drawer, this is where we just keep all of our kitchen towels, pot holders, and even some measuring cups. I really like these microfiber dishcloths. They're really neat. I like that they dry very quickly. We used them on our last trip. We were happy with them. So now they're a must in our trailer. In this drawer, we just have a lot of extras. I like to use these plastic bags for our garbage. So, and I like to use these just as a hot plate, or if something's rattling and you need to put your fan down on something so it doesn't make noise, these come in handy. So here's our kitchen sink. I really do like that the sinks are deep. So that makes that convenient. We also have some extra USBs over here, and I do have them in my bedroom as well. And this is the cabinet right above the sink. So I'm really thankful for these shelves that I put, because it gives me double the space. And these brackets, they just really hold everything into place, and I just put it right there on the edge, and it doesn't prevent the door from opening. And then on this side, as you can see, I took a rack and I turned it over on its side, and then I put my mugs in here. So that worked out pretty well for us. Down here, it's really deep. I have a rice cooker in here. I have all kinds of pans and casserole dish. I always put my soaps in a freezer bag when traveling, and then I just put it into a pan. So this way, if it spills, it's going to be collected in a pan. I always carry like baking soda in a container like this. And when you clean your sinks out with baking soda, it's really nice because it also helps to refresh the black water tank. So baking soda does not hurt your tank. So, you know, it is something for you to consider. So that's what I use for cleaning. I always carry a grease jar just to put my grease in. I never throw any grease down into the sink. I always put my grease into a jar. And here is our dinette. I really do enjoy that you have a lot of storage under each seat. And then of course it will lay down and fold out into an extra sleeping area. I really like where the Winnebago put the TV at. You're not going to get a kink in your neck from watching TV because you can look head on. So here's the couch. So you're looking right across the room. So that worked out perfectly for me. Above the dinette in this cabinet is where we keep a lot of our snacks at. It just makes it easy if we stop on the road and we need a snack. I can just easily find things here. So it's just a convenient place for us to store our snacks at. And this cabinet above the sofa is where I keep my cereal at. And I have a lot of paper napkins and plastic spoons and forks. And on this side is where I keep like my tin foils, wax paper, bowls up here, lunch bags. I keep my paper plates to the back because they're big, and I have a lot of paper bowls on this side. And as I said, I take my baggies and my freezer bags out of the boxes and I put them into a big large plastic freezer bag, and that does save on space for me. So when I step back from the living room, I'm at the edge of the countertop. So this is what it looks like. Next to the sofa, there is one more closet, which is a pretty large closet. We put a light in here just so you could see a little bit better. But as you can see, there is a lot of space in here. And we put this container in here to hold socks and underwear and pajamas and different things like that. So we've been pleased with the space in this trailer. And you have your bathroom right here. So in the bathroom, they have a really nice large closet in here, and they give you 3 shelves. So I enjoy that. There's a lot of space in here. So I just keep a lot of my personal belongings on the first shelf, and then we do carry these washcloths, which are microfiber, and then just some more personal things that I use. And also at the very lower part of the closet, they give you another space, which is really great. So I do put a lot of cleaning products and things like that in there. So they give you this nice rubber strap here that fits over the shower door knobs. It will keep your doors secure and prevent the shower glass doors from breaking. And here's the shower. As I have stated so many times, I just really enjoy having this oval shower. You just have a little bit more room to take a shower. It's just a little bit more comfortable versus the rectangle shower. So I found this to be a nice upgrade. So in the bathroom, you have a really nice cabinet down below, which I still use for a lot of cleaning things and toilet paper. And the medicine cabinet, they give you 2 shelves, so that comes in handy, and we're able to carry a lot of extras. And the bedroom. I really enjoy the bedroom. I like how they have a lot of access to get around the bed, so whenever I have to change the sheets, it's pretty easy. And then I forgot to mention that I do have storage underneath the bed as well, so I can fit a lot down there, so that works out pretty well. I have a lap desktop, so I can put my computer on it, and this is where I sit and I do all of my editing at. I have my Kindle, magnifying glass, an extra clock, and glasses. I still need to go through this drawer. In this cabinet is where I use these little trays that I talked about. I picked them up at the dollar store, paid $1, and I just love them for organization. I just find that it makes it really easy to roll up my socks, roll up my undergarments, and I know where everything is, and I even roll up my pajamas. And then way in the back, we use the microfiber bath towels, which they dry quickly. So I line up my whole entire back. Since this cabinet is so deep, I'm able to put all my bath towels way in the back and still put all my belongings really organized in the front. And then on the far right, I will keep my curling iron and blow dryer and personal things like that. And then in the middle of the cabinet, I put our lap blankets or sheets. So I'll put the sheets in the back and put the blanket close by. On the left side is the other cabinet. And what I'll often do is I'll take jeans and things that may be heavier, and I just put them over here, like my capris and things like that. I'm not finished packing, but I still have a lot of space back there. I love that these cabinets are very deep. In the wardrobe closet, they give you 20 spaces to hang your clothes. So I find that to be pretty good. And I also added a little light up there just so I could see my clothes better, especially if it was dark. And then what I do like is the space is really deep back there. So you can fold up a lot of your jeans and heavier things and put it on the bottom. And so you do end up with quite a bit of space. One thing I really enjoy about this trailer is that they have a door that enters the bathroom from the bedroom. And then they also have this door which you can come in and out of when you're on the road. So if I was coming from the door, from where the bedroom is, this is what it would look like. So you have your bathroom right here, which is so convenient when you're on the road. So if you have to go to the bathroom, you can in the privacy of your own trailer. So that is just awesome. And of course, normally this door would be closed, but I left it open just so you could see that you could come in through this door through the living room as well. So it's really nice to have these two doors. And this is a wonderful feature that I like that the Winnebago has done. And then as you can see, I have nice rounded corners here in the bedroom. I like that as well. I'm going to share with you 3 things that I like about the Winnebago and 3 things that I don't like about the Winnebago. One of the things that I love about the Winnebago is the 2 access doors from the outside. I just love that when you're on the road, if you need to use the restroom or if you want to sleep or just get a few hours of rest before you continue on the road, that you can take a nap and you have access to your bedroom. And if you need extra space, you can also use the sofa. So I really like those access doors. Another thing that I really like about the Winnebago is the shower. I love the oval shower, so I'm not so cramped when I'm taking a shower. It just feels more spacious in there, and I like all the storage that I have in the bathroom. And the third thing is, besides the layout of this trailer, I love the rounded corners. The rounded corners in the trailer just makes it more open. Now for extras that I really like in the Winnebago is the cabinets. There's just plenty of storage and they're wood cabinets, so I really enjoy that. And also the laminate floor. I enjoy having no carpet, and I like the floor because it's just easier for me to maintain. So I think the Winnebago is a really nice trailer. So now I'm going to talk about the 3 things that I may have had concerns about. So one of them is the Dometic refrigerator. Please take a look. So as you can see, we had frost buildup. So that was just from traveling home to our campsite in Washington, which was about approximately 3.5-hour drive. I just find that the Dometic refrigerator is working harder from my 2002 Sprinter travel trailer. I just never had a problem in that trailer. I didn't have to worry about how I stocked my freezer or refrigerator. So I just don't know if there has been a change in the manufacturing. So that's something that Winnebago could probably talk to Dometic about and say, hey, is there something different from the way the Dometic refrigerator is made now versus back then? Also, I had a problem with my kitchen countertop. Please take a look and see why. Another thing I wanted to point out is the countertop. It's not a Formica. It's some type of laminate over the countertop. So I happened to put a cover from a pan. I wasn't paying attention, and I put the lid on the countertop, and as you can see, it burnt it right there with just a small lid. So I wasn't very happy about that. So I just had too much going on in the kitchen, and it can happen to anybody. I've been in trailers, oh my gosh, since maybe 1999, and I never had a problem. But this is the first time I had a problem. But a lot of times we don't realize that this is just like a contact paper or laminate, so it's not like you think. And I had to look for some type of heat resistant mat, and I did find this. So I'm grateful that I was able to find this. So from now on, when I'm cooking, I'm going to make sure that I lay this right next to my stove, because if you have a new trailer, you definitely don't want to burn your countertop. So as you can see, I wasn't happy that I burnt my countertop. So I would ask Winnebago to just please look at what they're using for materials on the kitchen countertop and see if they could give us something that is a little bit more heat resistant. So my other concern was the jackknife sofa. Please take a look. Here's our jackknife sofa, and Steve and I are trying to see if we can fit recliners in here. So we're taking the sofa apart, and we'll let you know how it comes out. So I just wanted to show a before and after. We already started taking apart from the bottom. So we were not successful by putting in our smaller recliners. However, we might look for a sofa seat that could come in here. But what we did learn is that you can take these metal bars off, and that would be a little bit more flatter to put a sofa in here. So we will check it out and see what we can find. And on the left side, you do have that plastic piece that is guarding the wires, and that's for the slide out. And also this little plastic in an oval shape, it has the wires feeding through that, so the slide out can move in and out. But we can put that piece that goes over it, so you know we wouldn't be able to see that. So I don't think that's a problem either. It's just, you know, trying to get a sofa that would be more comfortable for us than what we have. But as you can see, we have to work within this space right here. And I'm estimating that at about 3 feet. I'm not sure, but we're going to measure it and find out what the dimensions are. So as you can see, we're dealing with a platform that is underneath the sofa. So it was our wish to put the Lazy Boy recliners in this location. So as you can see, I overlooked at what was under the jackknife sofa. So this had prevented us from using our 2 Lazy Boy recliners in this trailer. And it was really difficult to find anything to fit in that space. So it's really important, if you are considering to buy a trailer, you want to have a flat floor at the bottom. So if you want to put 2 recliners there, or put a couch, or possibly a desk if you work from home, you would have that option if you choose to. And this is the reason why I made this video, because I just didn't want you to make a mistake and overlook what was underneath the sofa. I think you need to know beforehand before purchasing a trailer. Now the jackknife sofa is great, especially if you have children and you need extra bedding. It's perfect. So I just wanted to show you what the jackknife sofa looks like when you turn it into a bed. So if you're at a rest area and you needed the extra space for a bed, you can use it with the slide out in. And then you still have the bed with the dinette. So in our case, we just really didn't need the sofa. So that's why we wanted to put the recliners, because it was really just 2 people in here, and we were going to have more comfort in having our recliners in here. We need to work on that and actually go sit on something and make sure we like it before we do change something out. So thank you to Winnebago. I just want to say I am enjoying my trailer. It is a beautiful design, and I hope a few of these suggestions that I made, maybe they can do something about 1 or 2 of them. But thank you. I really do enjoy my trailer, and I love the floor plan. So here's the Winnebago. have a really nice awning out there. I usually don't do anything on the outside. That's Steve's job. But I do love the trailer, and I know that Steve's very happy with this, the outside of the trailer. Easier to wash. So see, you do have a satellite hookup here. And I really like how you have the 2 windows in the bedrooms where you can get that cross air ventilation. So that is really nice. And here's that extra storage, so you can come through this bypass. I like how that bypass is, where you have 2 ways to exit. So just wanted to show you the storage that we have, and as you can see, you have another entrance to get into this extra storage area. And there's your batteries and your propane tanks. I wanted to share my experience, and I hope this video has helped you on purchasing your next trailer. Thank you so much for watching.